Happy Mischief Night!
Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright.
Yeah, so tonight is Mischief Night, because tomorrow's Halloween, like y'all know. I'm not doing anything tonight for Mischief Night, because I realize now that I'm 18, and if I get caught for something, I can go to big people jail, and that wouldn't be fun. That'd be interesting, a potsy in a big person jail. So yes, today's Saturday, as you all know very well. So yeah, I guess I'll do my week first. Change it up a little bit. The Sunday wasn't too bad. I was really tired. I've been really potsy over the past couple weeks, and it sucks. Like right now, today has not been good. I've been very dizzy and chest pain and not fun. So anyway, back to my week. So yeah, Sunday wasn't too bad. Monday, terrible. Well, actually, all Sunday night, I was throwing up and it was disgusting and I was having some breathing trouble things. And it was terrible because I had to wake up at like 7 o'clock to go for a gastric emptying test, and you have to eat a hard-boiled egg for that. And when I've been throwing up all night and I was so nauseous, I felt like I was hit by a bus. It was not good. I felt like pure death. Like chest pain, exhausted, nausea, I can't even speak, nauseous, muscle aches and pains, and yeah, it wasn't good. And that wasn't a fun experience. I hate hard-boiled eggs, and you should have seen me. The one lady who's my mom's friend who took me said she was going to throw up just watching me try to eat the egg. So that was fun. But then Taylor Swift CD came out on Monday, so I got home and I got it in the mail, and I was really excited. That made my day a little bit better. So yeah, that was Monday. Tuesday wasn't too bad. Like I said, all week I've been really potsy. Tuesday I did a little bit of my exercise stuff. I did mostly upper body and abs. Not too much, but it seems like every time I go to do something, I end up with like feeling like complete shit afterwards. So yeah, and then Wednesday, trying to think. Wednesday I was having a lot of chest pain, I think, and I've been doing a lot of passing out this week. Um, so it's been interesting. Thursday, I was pretty tired, and I've been getting a lot of muscle pain, and my doctor said I'm having like neuropathic pain, which I don't know what she's gonna do with it because it sucks, and I don't like it. Um, but yeah, Thursday I had a meeting at school with my guidance counselor, the nurse, the director of, I forget something, and the psychologist talking about school stuff. I'm not going to start actual school classes till next semester since the semester's over in January and they're pretty much halfway through it, and I don't want to like just start halfway through. So I'm actually, I think it's not this week coming up, but the next week I'm going to go in and just get to sit in a room and do my online courses. Yay! So yeah, that was Thursday. Friday, I had physical therapy. It was okay. I was really exhausted. And I think my physical therapist knows me very well. I've gone to her since March, and I was going 3 days a week, but we kind of narrowed it down, so it's 1 day a week now. She can tell when I'm feeling totally crappy. So she didn't push me too hard. I haven't been eating a lot all this week because my stomach stuff has been acting up too. So that's, I think, another thing that's like making some of my symptoms worse because I'm not eating anything, which is not giving me any more energy, and I need more energy. So yeah, that kind of sucks. And then Friday night, my sister forced me to go see Paranormal, well, it was last night, Paranormal Activity 2 with her because her and her friend wanted to go, and they're both 15, I think. And they were saying they need, like, we thought it was someone 17 and older to stay with them, and I'm 18, so I was forced to go with them, but we got there, and my mom had to stay because they wouldn't let them in without. Like, she was going to buy them their tickets and then just go and have me go in, but the lady was being a biatch and wouldn't let us, so we watched it. And Rachel, I have no idea why that movie is rated R. It's really not even that scary. It's like maybe the last 10 minutes is a little creepy, but other than that, I thought it was a waste of $11. That's just my thought. But like, I like scary movies, but it really wasn't too scary, and it was kind of stupid actually. So yeah, and then today I'm very dizzy and tired and have a lot of chest pain, and it sucks so bad. So yeah, I guess that's my week. I'll go to questions. Um, yeah. So Emily, I am so proud of you for working 7 hours, like legit. I'm so excited for you. I would love to have a job, but I really, right now, can't handle it. And you're talking about working, like, I know working with Down syndrome kids is very stressful. I helped out when I was in the hospital with some of the kids, but my mom now works in the special education department at her school, and she has lots of lovely stories that are they're funny, but some of the kids are really cute. So it was fun. I think I would have the patience to do that type of stuff. I don't know. I love little kids, and so yeah. And what else did you say? And I hope you're feeling better because you were having a pretty crappy week, I know. So I love you, and you know my number. You can text me or talk to me or whatever if you're feeling down. But I love you. And what else? Oh, when you were talking about your dad getting mad at you for stuff, that happens all the time, not just like with my mom and stuff, but with the rest of my family. They start freaking out, and I'm like, it is not my fault. Stop yelling at me. I did not make myself get diagnosed with this. You can't yell at me for something I can't help, which has been going on a lot lately. So, and your story about your BP in the hospital, how they had to turn off the machine. I have a really funny story. When I was in '09, I was in the hospital at least once a month, and all the nurses, well, 99% of the nurses on the floor knew me. Um, so they all like knew all my crap. And the one time I was cracking up, like my alarm would always be going off, and they just ignore it half the time because they knew that it happens all the time for me. Well, there was a newer nurse, and it was hilarious because I forget what it was. Something dropped real low, and it was beeping, and he came sprinting in the room. Was like, "Oh my God, are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine." And all the rest of the nurses were like cracking up. It was so funny. Um, so yeah, and you asked, do you take any vitamins? I take a couple for mitochondrial disease. Most of the treatment, they don't have a set treatment for mitochondrial disease. Most of them are high doses of vitamin supplements, actually. And my first one, this is gonna, Christina asked about this. I take coenzyme Q10, and I take 500 milligrams 4 times a day of that, which it's disgusting. Christina, I do have to have a prescription for it just because I have to take such a high dose. You can get it over the counter, depends on what dosing it is, but I have to get a special brand because they have like capsules, mine's a liquid. If I were to take the capsule in the amount of milligrams I need, I would they would have a toxic level of vitamin E and I could die. So I have to get a special brand for that, which that is probably my least favorite medicine. It smells, it's so gross. It smells like car oil and it just, it's disgusting. And then that's for like energy metabolism and stuff. It helps like everyone has coenzyme Q10 in their body. Mine's kind of deficient. And then I take carnitine, which is for my mitochondrial disease too. That's supposed to help with like same thing, like energy production, and it helps with like oxidation of some of the fatty acids and all the different stuff like that. I take riboflavin, which I think is B2. I'm not positive. I take that for mito and migraines. I can't speak. My neurologist told me to take it for my migraines. And then I take melatonin at night to sleep. I take probiotics. I don't know if that's considered like natural stuff, but I can take it in like yogurt and stuff. Like it's in yogurt, so I'm guessing. Like Rachel said, I have like high sodium type diet. And then I use like ginger ale and mint for like nausea and stuff. But other than that, that I can think of now, I'm not on anything else. They're talking about putting me on creatine, I think. You hear about it a lot of bodybuilders use it. So I was like, oh good God, I'm gonna be like a big bodybuilder. But no, supposedly it helps with some like muscular like oxidation stuff. I don't know. So I can't get on that though until my CoQ10 level is high enough because I'm kind of deficient in CoQ10. So so yeah. Then Rachel, yeah, your question was, what's your favorite holiday? My favorite holiday would probably be Thanksgiving. It's not so much for all the food, I guess just hanging out with the entire family. And it's pretty funny. It's the only day of the year that you can eat all you want and not be called fat. Like, I don't know. It's just really fun. I have a kind of loud and obnoxious family. So it's just really fun. And then you asked about what are you doing for Halloween? Um, I'm not going out trick or treating this year because of like my knee, and I've been doing a lot of passing out. So I don't know how that wouldn't be too successful. I'd probably end myself up in the hospital. So I'm not going trick or treating. I think I'm handing out candy or just hanging with friends. So yeah, It's pretty funny. I'm dressing up like a doctor, and I have like everything. I have like a scrubs and a lab coat and a stethoscope, and I'm all legit. So it's funny. So yeah. And then Nina, you asked, do you have any nicknames? I have a lot. Let's just say that. I'll give a few because I seriously have more than I can even remember. Ones that I'm called all the time are Boogers, Carl, Leanie, Weens, Weeniekins, um, yeah. I think that's all my, like, I've been called Poops before. I do that like my sister. We call everyone Poops, like, all the time. We're like, Poops, come here. And they know who we're talking about, which is pretty funny. But other than that, I pretty much will go by anything. Not gonna lie. Like, someone could be like, idiot! And I turn around because I think they're talking to me. So yes, and your thing in the beginning with peeing, I have done that all the time, and it is ridiculous. Like, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make the video real fast, and then I'm like, oh, what am I kidding? I can never make a fast video. So yes, I've done that, and sleep for Halloween sounds good for me. I might actually do that. And you were talking about the hamsters like my frogs. I swear, it's ridiculous. I was told they were both males, but they didn't end up. These are my froggies here. Let's see if I can get them. Probably can't see them. Their names are Kermit and Leroy. See, there they are. I'm trying to see which one. Kermit's the one in the corner here who's a spaz, and that's Leroy. Well, Leroy, since I thought it was a boy, but Leroy ends up to be a chick, so that was a little surprise. I just don't feel like renaming them. So yes, those were my lovely frogs who stink so bad and like to eat their babies, like your hamsters. I swear, the one day I was like, I came down in the morning and I'm like, no! Because there was like, I'm not even kidding, there was like over 100 eggs. And I came home later that day and they were all gone. And I saw them eating the last couple. I'm like, jeez, people! Well, they're not really people, they're frogs, but whatever. You're saying about you being allergic to Phenergan. Phenergan is actually the only one I can take, but it doesn't really work for me, so my doctor said try not to take it. I'm allergic to Zofran. I'm allergic to Reglan. Yeah, and I can take Phenergan, but it really doesn't help me, and it sucks! Like, really bad. So, yes, and your thing with your trick with the car and people, oh my god, it's so funny. My brother actually scared the crap out of me the other day. I was coming home from physical therapy, and normally he's not home, but it was like a 1 o'clock appointment, I think, and he gets out at like 2:15, so he's home by like 2:45 probably. And My therapy is like 50 minutes away. So by the time we got home, I thought I was going to be the only one home, and my brother pops out. Like, wow! Scares the crap out of me. I legit almost peed my pants. But I love scaring people. It's so funny. I better hurry up because I'm going to run out of time. Um, so yeah, I guess that's pretty much all. Everyone else who didn't make a video, I love you. You feel better and come back soon. Crap, I'm running out of time. I love you, girls.